Hello, this week there are 3 things I want to cover about week 4. The first is that this week is going to focus on process writing. Now, process writing is basically describing the series of steps you need to go through to complete something. So, an example could be changing a tire. So, what you'll do is you'll read chapter 13 in our textbook, and that will outline more of what process writing is and how to evaluate if process writing is good or not. Then you'll have 2 forums this week, not just one. And in the first forum, you'll be asked to go out and find an example of process writing and to evaluate whether that writer did a good job in describing the process of something. And then in the second forum, you'll be asked to write your own process. So this is where you need to tell your classmates how to do something. So it could be baking a cake, whatever you would like to use for that. All right, the second item that we are going to cover this week and begin introducing is MLA formatting and citations. Now, I want to say when you read the MLA chapter that you're given in our textbook, it might help to go look at the sample paper at the back of the chapter. If you're really unfamiliar with citations and what they should look like, having that visual ahead of time will help you understand more of what's being described as you read the chapter. But I also want to say, do not spend too much time on this chapter or fretting about whether or not you really understand how to make the citations or not. I will send out additional resources later in the week to help you with that. And it's something that we'll just continue to work on and practice as the course goes on. Okay? And then the third thing that I want to mention about this week is that we're going to be adding to our toolbox, again, the infamous toolbox. And this week, we will be covering sentence structure, which is how to vary your sentence length and like organization to make it more interesting for readers. And then something called sentence or really subject-verb agreement. So what are subjects of sentences and the verbs and how they will sound properly together. So that's just a quick overview of what we're covering this week, which is process writing, MLA formatting, and sentence structure and subject-verb agreement. Focus on those things and you will do well.